Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students. Welcome to our science class. Let's refresh our memory with our classroom rules. First of all, you have to sign in on time. Find some quiet place to study. I want you to listen and look at the screen. Raise your hand, please, and answer when teacher calls your name. And please, guys, keep your microphones muted. Do not draw on the screen. And finally, what is the last one? Do you remember, guys? What is the last one?
Don't talk with your friends.
Good job. Excellent. The last one is do not talk to your friends. Good job. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Okay. Today is what? Can you tell me? Today is what? Today is Tuesday.
Thursday.
Yes, it's Tuesday, 29th of September, 2020. We are studying lesson 5, how do scientists use data? Okay, yesterday you were saying that data means informations. Yes, informations. Whatever you are learning or observing, I say these are data. Okay, guys? So a piece of information, or observation is a data. Okay, do we need to communicate data? Fatima, can you mute your microphone, please? So guys, now we are thinking like scientists. So when we want to explore about the world or the natural world, we want to learn about the natural world, wouldn't you say, what other scientists may know about this? What other scientists may observe about this? So you need to communicate data. Let's see, how can we do that and why would we do that? First of all, communicating data, as we said, that scientists record and display data so others can understand it. Oh, so this is another use. When you record your data, your observation, your informations, you display them so others can understand. For example, if you are observing about some ant, you need to put your data on a paper so you can explain to others that I saw the face ant, maybe I saw her body, it has 4 legs, and what else would you see in an ant? How would you represent this ant? Are you going to draw it or write about it? Tell me, which one is easier, to draw it or to write about it? Guys, are you there? Okay, Lara Ghaith?
Yes.
Yes.
I am here.
Okay. Lara Ghaith, can you unmute your microphone first? Yes.
What did you say?
Which is better, is to draw the data or the information you know about this ant, or to write a description about it?
I think write a description.
Okay, if you say so. Let's see, Lara Justiniya, what do you think? Is it better to write about it or to draw?
Write about it.
Okay, what about you, Dana? You are raising your hand. What do you think?
I think I write, because writing it gives you an idea.
Me. Miss me.
Okay, thank you, Dana. Thank you to Lara's. Yes, Fatima?
I think writing also.
Writing also. What about you, Mari and Rima? What do you think?
Because the writing you will understand. The draw you will not understand what is
The
this.
writing, I think. Rima.
Okay, so everyone here is thinking that writing is the best way to display data. Now, let me tell you the answer after I say this. Now, communicating your result when two scientists are making the same experiment, we need to communicate our result. What do I mean by communicate our result? To let you know about my result, and I want to know about yours too. Why? To compare between them and to see what's the best, okay? And we need to find the correct answer of our investigation. So we need to compare our result with each other. To show you my result, look at these pictures. Wouldn't you think it's the best way? Look at these two boys. Can you see these two boys?
Yes.
Guys, you can open your books to page 37 if you cannot read from here. So I will just explain from the screen and you can look through your books. Now look at these. Okay, good. Look at these two boys. These two boys, one of them is holding a data table full of numbers and maybe some description written. And the other one is holding a bar graph. Why would I call it a bar graph? Because it has bars, and it's a graph because it's a drawing. So wouldn't you think that it's easier to look at the graph than the numbers? Look at the graph. Now I know that the blue one is the bigger number or the most number of butterflies, and the purple one is the least number of butterflies. But when I look at the table, data table, I need to read all the data table to understand it. So which one is easier? The drawing, the graph, or the data table, the description?
Data table.
Really?
Table? Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Because
If
I will stand from it. I will not understand what is the graph.
But this bar graph help you to understand which one has the most number. See, it's easier. Which one has the most number? The blue, red, or purple? What do you think,
The
Fatima?
blue.
Of course, why? Because you saw the graph. You didn't go back to the table because, but listen here, guys, the table is very important. Without this table, you can't even draw. See, they are all important, the same amount of important, but what I mean over here, that the graph can help you to understand the data, can help you to understand the information. Not only drawing graphs, also models. When you make some model, look over here, these two guys are making volcano and they want to do an experiment. Models can help us understand things that are too big, small, or dangerous to do or observe outside. So models are helping us to analyze data or to take out data from it. And we talked about the bar graph and the data table. We can compare the result between these two guys. We need them both. What about maps? Maps can be helpful, really helpful. Look like this world map. Help to show the relationships between different objects or ideas. Have you ever seen a map, guys?
Yes.
It always has keys. It's not only about the cities and what's around the cities and what's in, it always has a key. What do I mean by key? Maybe red small buses, it will show you where can you find bus stations and where it can take you. So map is really helpful to use or to get informations. Now, we talked about the data table, and we know what's a data table. Also, we know a bar graph. I show you a bar graph. A chart. What is a chart? Okay, read a chart. What does a chart mean?
A little bit of it.
Only a chart. I want you to tell me only a chart. What does it mean? I will underline it for you, dear. See?
I have it in my book. I will see it right now in my book.
A chart is
Display
mm-hmm.
that are gather data into rows and columns.
Yes, a chart is a display that organizes data into rows and columns. Now, a chart means that one, the bar graph and the data table, everything we saw, we call it a chart. Look at these two. These two, we call it a chart. This one is a chart and this one is a chart. But this one has a name. We call it data table. Why data table? Because it has numbers and informations. But a bar graph comes from the word design or draw, okay? And a bar because it has bars. If it has line, what would I call it? Who knows? What would I call it? This one called bar graph because it has bars. What if I have lines instead of bars? What would I call it, Dana? Can you try?
What did you say? Instead of what?
This is a bar graph because it has bars. What if instead of these bars, I'm gonna put lines? What can I call this table? Also bar graph?
You can put a bar graph.
I will remove these bars and I will put lines. So what should I name it? Also bar graph or line graph?
Line graph.
Yes, excellent. Now, let's go to page 37, everyone, and try to do this one. Now, you want to find how high different kinds of balls bounce, okay? You test each ball 20 times. How will you record and display your measurements? Can someone tell me? How will you record your measurements? What are you going to do? You have a basketball, okay? You want to see how many times this ball can bounce, or 20 times. I want to know how high it can reach in these 20 times, okay? How can you record your information? How can you record your data or your observation? Is it easy to use one of these graphs or tables? So I will go back to the table. Look at this, the table. The first time, maybe it went 2 feet. The second time, it went 3 feet. The third time, it went 10 feet, like that. Is it easy to make a table about it? Guys, are you here with me?
Yes, I am with you.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes, but not a
Okay.
lot.
Okay, let's see the answer. So,
I didn't understand a lot.
okay, let's see the answer and try to understand with it. Okay? See, Fatima. You want to find how high different kinds of balls bounce, okay? I want to know, to find out how high, okay? The balloon will bounce, all right? You will test each ball 20 times, all right? Now, how will you record and display your measurements? How will I record these measurements? So I'm gonna record them in a data table and display them in a bar graph, just like our friend. I will make a table. I will say that the first time, the first ball, maybe bounced 20 times 10 feet.
Miss page what? Page what?
Can you see the page over here, number page? On the top right.
37.
Yes, 37. Now what about this one, this girl? You want to show kinds of weather in different places. How could you display this information? Can you tell me? How could you display this information?
Miss, wait, I just want to bring a pencil.
Okay. Guys, don't get busy with the writing. All the writing can be sent to you. I want you to understand. First, you have to understand. Now, think with me.
Okay.
You want to show kinds of weather in different places. How can you display this data? I want you to tell me about this data. What are you going to tell me? How? Around the Saudi kingdom here. Now, I want you to tell me in Riyadh and Jeddah and Khubar and Dammam and Jazan, Mecca, Al-Taif. Tell me about these 7 cities.
Oh my God,
Yes.
ملك سلمان يعني ملك سلمان يعني you know the Arabic دولة العرب. He is the king of it.
Okay, Fatima, I want you to tell me about these cities and how, what is the weather about them?
I can't tell you in the Riyadh because I know the Riyadh.
No. I want about all these 7 cities. How you are going to show me? How about making a weather map? Is it easy to make a weather map?
Yes.
Good. So displaying data make things easier for others to understand. And if you want to show the different layers that makes up Earth crust, remember, oh, we didn't do it together. I did it with grade 3 last year. Okay, what could you use? We could use a model. Now, see girls, Earth crust or Earth layers are many, okay? To show these Earth layers, do you know what we did? We used clay or Play-Doh. We used Play-Doh and many colors of it to show what are the layers, okay? So we used a model. All these can help us to display data. Okay, guys?
Okay, miss.
Now, what I want from you is to do the word play or try to do this one, page 38 and 39.
Yes, wait, I didn't write.
Fine.
It's right. Please, put it again.
Fatima, Wallah, I'm really sorry, my dear. I'm really sorry. I will be sending all the answer keys to your email. See, Maria and Rima, they got it.
Let me see the answers.
They got it.
My mom doesn't let me see the answer.
It's fine. Try to do it on your own. If you didn't know, I will explain it again tomorrow. But right now, my dear, we are finished. Our time is up already, and we have to.
We have 5 minutes break.
No, you have
6
to
minutes.
prepare. No, it's 9:35 now. You have to prepare for the next class.
Okay, I want to write one thing. I want to write only one thing. Or I want to save the page.
Okay, you can save the page. You want to take a
Make it bigger
screenshot?
so I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, make it bigger so I can see it.
Did you save it, my dear?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, I want you to do page 38 and 39. Okay? I want you to do it on your own. Yes, 38 and 39. And we will do it together tomorrow. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Good. Fatima, I will be sending to you the answer sheet again, okay?
Okay.
Miss.
I can see the answers.
Bye.
Miss, I can see the answers.
Yes. Yes, 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 Wasaif.
قالت لي yes. هشوف الانسر.